Stop! Slow down. Let's take a minute to think about our mental health. Do you know what ill mental health is? Me neither. Let's go and find out. Hi, I'm Sam. Today I'm with
Chloe. I'm a psychologist who work in a community learning disability team in Cheltenham.
And I'm Hilly, psychologist in Gloucester Community Learning Disabilities team.
What is ill mental health?
Well, one way of thinking about mental health problems might be when feelings or emotions get too much to cope with, they get overwhelming. Good mental health might be when you're enjoying day-to-day life, able to cope with everyday stresses, things are going okay. And when stress goes on for too long, or it gets too much, then that's when we can get mental health problems.
Can anyone suffer from ill mental health?
That's a great question, and the answer is yes. So we all have times in our life when things might get a bit difficult and times when tricky things happen. So we all have those kind of capacity to feel sad sometimes and to feel low or to feel very worried about things. So it's something that we can all experience.
What are some of the signs when someone's suffering poor mental health?
It can be different for different people. When I get a bit stressed, I feel a bit like a hedgehog. So I want to curl up in a ball and feel prickly on the outside. And I've got a good friend who's a bit more like a rhino and he's stomping around. So it's different for different people.
Will I need to see a doctor or go to hospital?
So if you think that you'd like some help with how you've been feeling, then a referral could be made to somewhere like a community learning disability team. And there are lots of different professionals that work in the community learning disability team. So it might be that a psychiatrist sees you to talk about how you've been feeling and think about whether medication might be helpful, but not necessarily. Mostly we like to be able to see people in their own homes and help them think about how to stay well where they're living currently.
What support would be given someone who has a learning disability and has ill mental health?
So one of the first things, normally people would go to see their GP and then your GP might refer you to one of our teams and then you might meet with a nurse or a psychologist and try and understand how come things have become tricky or difficult. And then from there we would think about what might be helpful. So it depends on how come things have been difficult for you. And there might be, as Chloe mentioned, different professions who you might see to help with that.
Any top tips?
Top tip number one is trying to make positive relationships. So going out, doing things you enjoy and trying to make connections with people, trying to build up friendship groups, because being lonely is a risk for ill mental health.
Top tip number two would be doing things that make you happy, that you enjoy. And being grateful for those things as well. We know that if we're grateful and thankful and think about what's gone well in a day, that really helps us.
Yeah. And then top tip number three is remember that you're worth looking after. So make sure that you're eating well, that you're getting enough exercise, that you're getting enough sleep, because it's important to be kind to yourself and to look after yourself and look after your body.
For more information, 0800 019 3346. Check out our other films